next speaker, worked on this issue both in the House of Delegates when he served there and also in the state Senate. Never gave up, and so we appreciate all that you've done, Scott. I'll turn it over to you, Senator Scott Surovell.
Thank you, Mr. Governor. And you know, this piece of legislation really was quite a journey. I was thinking about the legislative history of this. You know, it started back in 2007 with Senator Barker passing the first secondary offense hands-free bill. And then 2011, I worked with Delegate Ben Klein, and Delegate Rich Anderson to pass the current statute we just amended. 2016, Senator Cosgrove passed a hands-free bill for kids with temporary driving licenses, and then 2019 we did the highway bill that required hands-free in a highway zone that you, Mr. Governor, tried to amend to the bill we have today, but wasn't quite ready yet. And then finally in 2020, we got it done for a full-on hands-free bill. And just goes to show that what President Obama says is true, which is that progress is incremental. And, you know, it's really, you know, texting while driving is really at an epidemic now. I mean, you can drive down the road and look to your left or right, and there's about a 50-50 chance you'll see somebody with a phone in their hand or looking at it. And we need to change people's behavior immediately. Deaths on the highways in both vehicle accidents and with pedestrians and cyclists are actually growing again in the United States after a 50-year decline. And most people think it's because people are texting while driving. And the problem with Virginia's current law is that it cannot be enforced. You can't tell what somebody's doing with that phone, whether they're playing Pokemon or whether they're checking Facebook or playing with Twitter. The current law only prohibited entering for purposes of communication. Well, passing a law that says that phone cannot be in your hand is going to change the way this law is enforced in Virginia, and our police will have the tools to finally begin disincentivizing people from engaging in this extraordinarily dangerous behavior. The Virginia text study showed that the average text takes a person's eyes off the road for 4 seconds, and at 88 miles an hour, that's the distance of a football field where you're not looking at the road. And so that's why people are dying and getting hurt. And Delegate Bourne's exactly right. This is one of the bills that we passed that's actually going to save lots and lots and lots of lives. And his support and help over the last couple of years getting us across the finish line was critical in making sure we had a good bill that would work and that was equitable. Drive Smart has been incredible in their support. The victims that have come out and told their stories to help convince our members to take this from a bill that was sort of a partisan on the edge bill to a bill that was passing with overwhelming bipartisan majorities was critical, and along with the support of our patrons on both sides of the aisle. And I'm so happy we're finally going to see some results here starting January 1, and I hope we can get the word out that people just need to put their phone down, not have it in their hand while that car is moving. But thank you, Mr. Governor. I appreciate being here.